Cassidy is one of these songs that is built off of the interaction between Bob and Jer. They love this one string apart, fifth apart. You know, you have this for playing in the band and for one more Saturday night. And so in this case, we're building it off of this E. Then we're going. So that's a 9, 7, 6, 9, 7, 6, 9, 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's one riff starting on the fourth string. Bobby's part is starting higher on the third string. So it's. So there's a lot of different places. So we're kind of building, stacking these things. We're going to use them in different ways. If you're playing with two people, one of you is going to go. While the other one goes. So that's kind of the start. Is this. You're going to see we're going to use these up on the 12, 10, 9, 12, 10, 9 later on in the song. So you can kind of throw that in. So it starts off in this E. I've seen where the wolf has slept by the silver stream. Okay, so now the reason we're doing this A is because it's right off of the E. So here's your E. And that's formed by, that's basically built off of this, so you can figure it out. So here's D, 2 frets up is E, 1 fret up is F, 2 frets up is G, and this is the A. So this is the long A. This is also built off the same kind of thing as the C here. So here's your C, D, E, that's right, C, obviously we need to bar that, so it'd be. So that's the extended. You know, this long A. But anyway, that form of the A built off this D is nice for hammering off of. Here's E. So what I'm hitting here is just the. I'm doing the second finger on the second string and the third finger on the fourth string. So I'm having the first finger kind of bar, well, I'm basically concerned with it getting this 9th fret. So now for the E minor A part, I'm going to go. It's the same shape, believe it or not, as the, but I'm hitting different notes in it, which makes it, instead of being a G and a let's see, A, G, E, A, B, C. Instead of it being a G and a C, which it could be if I was hitting different tonalities. That was a GC. But because I'm picking out certain notes, it's becoming the E minor, A minor. So it's. So that you'll pick these out. I'm not going to go through every part of that because that's. But here's the fun one. This is my favorite one. what this is starting off with just these two notes, the two 11s on the third and fourth, and the 9 on the second string. So you're adding in the 10th here, so on the second string. So it's a yeah. Okay, so what that looks like is you're doing. I'm strumming down the 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4 in terms of the strings. 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. Then I add in that 10th on the second string. Okay, so the first time in that has a little flourish, something like that, or the second time through, you do right from the 9 to the 12, and then you go up 14, 16. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2. So a lot of this song has that 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So just to run through that section again in normal speed. Okay, so then this fun part, the beat and nice and high. So what I'm doing here is I'm doing my A, E, B, regular B. And I flatten it out to get that E for the flourish. So it's beating the nice and high. Gets cold, draws a coffin cup. Here she goes and I hear her starts to cry. Okay, so this part, after the A, E, you're sliding up on the 4th to the 11th fret. So that's on the second string now. 10, 9, 11, 9. So like that. Then we're going to do this nice little angled. So that's a, starting again in the second. 7, 8, 9, 7, 9. And this last time we go. So it kind of, so you can either land on, you don't want it, what you don't want to do, because I found that when I was first playing this, I go, well, you need to land on one of those notes. They're all good. I used to hit a really bad note in there. It just always sounded horrible. But anyway, so quick beating the nice heart. Gets cold, draws a coffin cut. Here she goes and now here it starts to cry. Fly to the seabirds. Okay, so that's some basic thoughts. A lot of these things I didn't really, explain every part of it, but I thought that by knowing where to look, I was just learning Cumberland, and seeing somebody where they're doing it and seeing how it's done properly. Really, once you get to a certain level, you can start to say, oh, they're playing it on first position there. That makes sense. So, in this case, when you get to the lead for Cassidy, here's your E. So that's kind of the melody. And so I kind of do them both at the same time. So, this whole form that we're doing, we're kind of working around this thing. So, again, I always feel guilty that I haven't labeled every note and said, here's how you do it slow. But, there are places like Grateful Guitar Lessons where they tab it all out for you and teach it note for note. It takes, an hour per lesson, and so it really goes into the depths. So I'm kind of trying to help people like me who are able to figure out a lot of it, but they need to kind of get grounded for where to start. So hopefully this is of help, and I'm going to duck down. Bye, everybody.